Hello everyone, welcome to Halo and Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Cancer. How are you guys? Hope all's well. See what your energies are this week. Single Cancers in their love life. What is it that you need to know? Your love prospects. Okay, there we go. Well, some of you may be weighing the pros and the cons. You might be kind of looking at what makes you happy here. It has to do with being emotionally fulfilled. Yeah. Also has to do with whether you have something in common with someone here. I feel like you're acknowledging something, probably within yourself, but it has to do with the things you have in common. Cooperation, compromise. Something might be feeling a little off here. Yeah. See a little Taurus energy. Yeah, it has to do with whether you're on the same page with someone. It could be this person also doing this. It has to do with the things you have in common, whether you're on the same page, lifestyle habits, the way you just kind of live your day-to-day lives. I feel what this is. It has to do with what makes you happy. It's about seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So something might be off. You may be putting a lot of work into a situation. This could have to do with work ethic too, but it has to do with whether someone's putting in the work. Yeah, I feel there's an energy there, a little Pisces energy, Taurus. This could be yourself doing this regarding someone here, but I feel we have a person taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. Okay, weighing the pros and the cons, should I or shouldn't I? Almost feels like you're about to make a decision, or it's someone around you. It could be a person that you work with, maybe checking you out. It's lifestyle, habits, things you have in common. Somebody here is acknowledging something. Yeah, they're taking a little time here, unless it's you. Yeah, it has to do with someone feeling confident. See, I feel there's a little lack of confidence because it's this weighing the pros and the cons. Yeah, it has to do with someone, not feeling confident here, but needing to. This is why the pause. Yeah, we have someone being a little sneaky. So this is often a person who's not that confident. So it could be someone being a little sneaky here. It's also an energy of looking at the facts of a situation, figuring something out. It's an energy of somebody who wants to win. So they might be going, or you feel someone's being a player here because it's an energy of something off. Yeah, but it could be a person, like I say, who lacks confidence. So they do something sneaky, maybe to get your attention. Yeah, there it has to do with an opportunity. Some kind of change. Some of you could be honestly, I feel some of you are going to make a choice here. It has to do with moving on, taking another opportunity. Feel like you're just trying to figure out, too, what makes you happy. I feel this could be yourself, but definitely feel, free to flip the energy. But it has to do with having faith in someone. See, someone here, it has to do with whether you have faith in a person, whether they're putting in the effort. See, it looks like you're acknowledging something here. And the pause, I feel, is very important. It's an energy of, putting the shoe on the other foot, thinking about how you feel about this. But it's about looking at it from a different perspective, looking at it from every angle. Because I feel something's feeling off, like someone's being kind of sneaky. Yeah, a little player energy. It has to do with whether someone's faithful. So I feel like you have another opportunity. I feel some of you are going to move on. I feel change for the better, moving on, another opportunity. So make sure you go about whatever this is in the right way. Okay? Because it does look like you have another opportunity. Yeah. Let's have a look at this Two of Pentacles. Some sort of struggle, decision. It's really about just calming down, making a choice. Yeah, it has to do with partnering up, someone who's stable. It could be just a person, maybe checking you out. Whether it's work or a place where you go, where you socialize. But it has to do with partnering up. It has to do with stability. See, something feels off. Yeah, let's have a look at this Ten of Cups. Yeah, see, someone here's not being honest here. See, it's an energy of someone who's choosing their words wisely. I mean, they're trying to use their logic, but it's someone who's being sneaky. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it has to do with an opportunity. See, See, it looks like you're weighing the pros and the cons, whether someone here is, you know, like I say, being faithful or not. Okay, I definitely see that scenario. I feel like you're figuring something out, but whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you go about it in the right way. That's what I feel the message is. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's burdens, responsibility, someone not pulling their weight. You know, to be honest, I feel like you're just maybe comparing one person to another, because I do feel like you have an opportunity, like you're acknowledging the opportunity. You can see this, you see, but something feels off. It's the good outweighing the bad. You could be just comparing someone to another person, or you have a person who could be doing this with yourself, but it has to do with burdens, responsibilities. Baggage, somebody here not being faithful, or they're not pulling their weight. Let's have a look at the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, we got something unhealthy here. So somebody got some very unhealthy baggage. You know, some kind of obsession here too. It's also possible someone may have some kind of debt they're trying to pay off. I feel it's an energy of, you know, there's definitely something unhealthy with this energy, some Capricorn energy for some of you, but like I say, I feel like we have a person here who's, I don't know if they've got debt or they've got something very unhealthy going on besides a connection with yourself. But like I say, I almost feel like this is yourself looking at it. See, it has to do with moving on, some kind of change. You know, where somebody here, you could have a person coming who comes back around. They may not change. So I feel like you're looking at it. Definitely, it's right in the heart of the reading. And it could be someone who's a workaholic. They're trying to figure out how to pay off some bills, how to start something. But there's definitely an energy off. It's a person who's not telling the whole story. They're choosing their words wisely. Yeah, and it's also, I do see someone here curious. There's definitely this energy of someone who's curious. But I feel there's this sort of obsession energy with the devil. See, it has to do with truth. Seeing the truth in a situation. That's the energy of when you go into Hangman. It's an energy of going within and looking at things from a different perspective and seeing the truth. Someone's being sneaky. Yeah. Let's have a look at that. Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, it has to do with someone figuring out what makes them happy. I feel this is just telling you, figure out what makes you happy, or if this person can. Because if you feel that they're not telling you something, because it has to do with another opportunity. I see positive change for the better. You see, if you have a person who's coming back around, make sure, okay, that they have changed. But I feel some of you have another opportunity. Yeah? You've got another person coming in. You have a person who's more confident. Okay, but I do feel some of you, there's definitely a scenario of someone who's kind of obsessed with you. They, you know, they really want something here. But I feel they could just be going about it in the wrong way. Okay, because it is an energy of someone wanting to date, to court. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be someone juggling, though, back and forth. If you have a person in that energy where they're back and forth between you and someone else. But I definitely see someone here. It has to do with someone's habits, lifestyle. It has to do with faith. Someone has some baggage. Or it has to do with someone who's not responsible, not taking responsibility. Okay. Yeah. And if it is, like I say, if you feel like there's someone being sneaky around you and you may be just seeing the truth about what makes you happy. You see, it's about being emotionally fulfilled. It's about seeing the bigger picture. You may decide to take this other opportunity, some of you. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. It's like you got a person who wants to start something, but it's like they're not going to come in right, or something didn't start right. Because I feel, I mean, this could be a place where you go. If you have a habit, a place where you go, you could have someone who's been kind of checking you out. So, or you're checking someone else out and weighing the pros and the cons. But see, there's a cycle. See, something here may have been on and off. I feel the cycle ending. See, it's about ending a situation. Yeah, it's an energy of looking at, you know, someone here, I feel, hoping things go in their favor. But like I feel, it's if you've had an on and off situation, it's someone who keeps coming back around. This is something unhealthy. That's why I feel there's this energy of seeing the truth. It's an energy of it's, you know, time to possibly move on for some of you. Yeah, let's have a look at the world here. It has to do with change, positive change. Yeah, you can see Five of Swords. See, there's some kind of trust issues. See, it's an energy of trust. Communication, someone's not telling you the whole story. I mean, it could be a person who's just trying to hide something here. They're trying to figure out their finances, pay off debt. Could be, something to do with marriage, or a person who wasn't faithful, or whether they are or not too. Because I feel you're about to make a decision. Or it's a person weighing the pros and the cons as well here. Just watch out for the trust issues. Little mind games, manipulation, miscommunication. There's definitely communication issues, yeah. It's an energy of someone who comes in when they want attention. You see, it's a person who comes in when they want attention. And it has to do with their success and financial success as well. If you are financially successful, be careful of anyone who's just interested you because you are. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel it's an energy of that chasing, but I also see this energy of breaking free. It's an energy of something that isn't long term. So I feel it's an energy of someone just going to break free. Yeah, seeing the truth, see, success, that's that moment where you see the truth, I feel, in a situation. It's figuring out what makes you happy. Now, yeah, it's an energy also of someone putting themselves out there. I just feel like you have another opportunity here, and you may be just making a choice, especially if you've had it on and off with someone. But definitely stay in your integrity when making decisions, okay? I feel there's a little message there, yeah. You've got definitely a connection, making a choice, a couple of opportunities. But I feel it's that soulmate connection. See, two people connecting. I feel it's just a matter of figuring out what makes you happy first before you make a choice. And if it's not you, it's this other person. It has to do with somebody wanting to ask you out. It has to do with their confidence, see, being confident with a decision. It has to do with strength. Yeah, there's a strong connection here too. So looking at the strength of a connection between yourself and someone else, yeah, you've got a King of Wands, possibly a Leo energy, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Lots of air here too. I feel like this is someone who generally knows what they want, they go for it. But if this is someone who comes back around, have they changed? It's telling you to look at this very carefully, because it looks like a little bit of a player. Okay, so if you are having trust issues with someone, okay, or someone maybe isn't trusting you, that energy of just breaking free, someone's pride, ego, see, someone's pride and ego. But it's also an energy of a person who's trying to fix something. I feel financially. There's definitely been something unhealthy. Tell me about the devil. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone needing to release something that's very unhealthy. This has to do with whether this is in your best interest. Okay, knowing your worth and value. Yeah, see, it has to do with someone not reciprocating, or they're not pulling their weight, doing their fair share. Yeah, it has to do with someone maybe taking advantage of the other person. So be very careful of that energy of someone taking advantage, chasing someone maybe because they have money. Whatever the situation, but it's an energy of a situation, I feel, that may not be long term, where it's a person who just, reaches out breadcrumbs. They come in just when they want attention, but then when you want something, this person's, doesn't reciprocate, doesn't respond. Yeah, see, a little reminiscing here. It could be something to do with children as well, but it's also an energy of someone longing for love. See, it's some sort of obsession. I feel there's things that need to be released. I do feel like you have a new crush too. That's why I feel like some of you maybe have a new crush. You're maybe weighing the pros and the cons of breaking free, cutting that cord, seeing the truth. Definitely and I also know here, the energy of strength is looking on that past with kindness, compassion. See? Yeah, so it's an energy of seeing the truth. When somebody isn't confident, they do sneaky things, maybe to get someone's attention. Okay, so, there's definitely some food for thought here. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Why is that Page of Swords here? Yeah, it has to do with work. Could be someone checking you out for work, or they want to know what you do for work. But it's an energy of building, someone perfecting their craft and skills, but someone's not, they're keeping something to themselves. It could be a person telling you they're at work when they're not. It's someone who's not telling everything. They're not telling the whole story. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. I see a lot of positive energy here, though. Like, I do feel this energy of looking on this with kindness, compassion, seeing the truth. Often people are kind of do sneaky things, or they go about things the wrong way because they're determined to win. They want things to go in their favor. But if it is a person who keeps coming back around, you kind of have to look at their motives, I feel. Yeah, tell me about that Ten of Pentacles. There we go. Yeah, see, weighing the pros and the cons. It could even be both of you for that matter. Should I or shouldn't I? You see, or the good outweighing the bad, or comparing someone to another person, because I see another opportunity, but it has to do with looking at this and making a choice. I feel like it's an energy of figuring out what it is that makes you happy, seeing the bigger picture. It's all about the bigger picture here. And I do see a person who's a little bit of a player, being sneaky, or someone's looking at you that way. I have to be honest, but whatever it is, if you are thinking of cutting the cord and moving on because you feel something isn't long term, or you're no longer chasing, it could be someone trying to figure out, you see, whether you're chasing another person, if you're no longer talking to them and giving them attention, because I do see that crush, and I definitely see that longing for love energy here. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Yeah, someone's missing someone. See, it's an energy of someone who misses, or someone who tells you what you want to hear. Yeah, see it? There it is again. There's that energy of a person thinking things through, rushing in, and then changing their mind. See, it's someone who keeps changing their mind. They can't make up their mind. So this is where I feel. I do see you kind of just breaking free and seeing the truth, doing what makes you happy. See, connecting with this person. So it has to do with someone who's confident, strong, capable, someone who knows what makes them, they know what makes them happy. They know what they want. Someone here doesn't know what they want. That's why I feel it's energy of someone changing their mind. Yeah, there is the energy of, opportunities, multiple opportunities. See, it's an energy of other opportunities, taking those when they're presented. It's also an energy of a person who comes in fast, fiery, out of the blue. Someone who's in a hurry, see? But this is an energy, I feel this could be for yourself, to sort of looking at this, figuring things out, choosing your battles. See, it's about choosing your battles, whether this is something worth working for. I feel an energy of change here, definitely the energy of change. And I see change for the better. See, other opportunities coming in here. Who is this King of Wands? Little Libra. See, it's an energy of someone here, someone who's just right, a person who plays fair, a person who comes in right. See, it's an energy of someone coming in right. So I feel there's this energy of integrity, being honest, open, It's an energy of someone putting themselves out there. Now, often it's an energy of the one that got away too, where someone doesn't want someone to get away. So, but yet it's almost like there's this lack of commitment energy, a person who keeps changing their mind. So, yeah, I feel like it's an energy of someone coming in right. See, connecting, two people putting all their cups on the table, talking, communicating, dating, doing things in a more traditional manner. See, it's an energy of being fair. So I feel somebody here hasn't been. And this is why. It's just an energy, I feel, where you have a choice to make. And I do see opportunities here. You may even have multiple where you have to make some kind of a decision. Because that pros and the cons. See, it's also an energy of someone who often procrastinates. That's why I sense this Taurus energy, some earth energy anyway, where someone kind of procrastinates. They can't make up their mind, or they could be going back and forth between you and someone else, or it's yourself trying to make a decision here. You got an opportunity. It has to do with the person coming in right. I do see positive change for the better. But if it is a person coming around, make sure they have. Okay? Make sure they have. Just be careful it's not somebody who's that, the player energy. Playing little mind games, they try to get you to chase them. Because they keep changing their mind. And it could be yourself too, where you're trying to sort this out. But there's definitely some trust issues. Little mind games or manipulation too. It's a, you know, when someone doesn't tell you everything, that is another form of manipulation. But as I say, it often has to do with someone who lacks the confidence, so they go about things in a sneaky way. Yeah, I feel it's just really about being confident. I mean, it's right here. Being strong, being confident, knowing what you want. That's what I feel this is all about. Someone who comes in right. They play fair. See, it's about someone just being fair. It has to do with a choice, a decision here, to do with whether someone's right for you or not. There it is. It has to do with someone's sincerity, someone who will take their time. They're not in a hurry. You see, they don't try to push you, rush you, or overwhelm. Yeah, it's that energy of sincerity. That's what it is. See, it's a person who looks at the situation. They want it to be successful. They're willing to take their time. It's an energy of just being fair. That's really what this is. So, yeah. Yeah, see, it's an energy of lack. Someone who comes in with lack. They act like they either don't have money or they're not good enough. They could be hiding something. You don't know when you see that energy. You see, you just don't know. It's negative. It's lack. It's loneliness. It's being someone leaving someone out in the cold. If you got a person who's doing that, you know, they make you feel like you're not good enough. It's a person who doesn't reciprocate. They don't talk. They don't reply to you when you communicate. You only hear from this person when they want something. So it's telling you to look at that. Okay? It's telling you to look at that. Figure out what it is and who makes you happy here. Because I definitely feel there's, you know, this, it's just a person. It has to do with the self-fulfilling prophecy, doing things in a negative way, hoping for things to turn out right. So... yeah, I just feel if you got someone ghosting you, ignoring you, I do feel like you have another person coming in who wants to date. Yeah, I see a bond, a connection between two people. I see a strong connection. See, there's definitely an energy of comparing one to another. Now, if it's not you, it's the other person. I have to be honest about that. I'm not really seeing you. I'm seeing another person's energy for the most part. Yeah, I just feel it's an energy of someone ghosting, ignoring someone. You know, someone who comes back around, they miss you. See, it's just a lack. I feel it's just an absolute lack, a lack of possible integrity too. So a person here who, and I definitely see someone focused on money. Definitely there's a person trying to focus on their money. They may have bills to pay, alimony, child support, things like that. They may be keeping it to themselves, not telling you. You know, they work. But it could be an excuse, or they're just not telling you something. It's telling you to just look at it, I feel. Let's grab a few charms. I mean, what's coming ahead here is wonderful. There's some very positive change. It's a person focused on money, but it's a person who's fair. They're balanced. They come in right. They're sincere. They have integrity. So I feel that has a lot to do with it. Taking things a little bit slower, but they want this to be successful. They also want to be financially stable, financially successful as well. You see, that's, I feel, really important here. Yeah. So let's have a look at this Ten of Pentacles up here. Yeah, the letter A, the letter S, and there's a little Pisces in her, the fish. This has to do with just going with the flow. Kind of seeing what happens here. See, just seeing where this goes. It's an energy of just letting it evolve and kind of see what happens. But I definitely feel someone's feeling been there, done that. Taking their passion energy elsewhere, because I feel like you have another person. But if it is an energy of the one that got away, you could have someone in that energy thinking of coming back around. So just keep an eye on things. I feel like I really do feel like you're going to look at this. I feel like you're going to see the truth, that someone's being sneaky. Okay, they come in with lack, or they act like they don't have money when they do, or they just make up excuses. I'm at work, Yeah, just really watch. It isn't someone chasing someone for money. And it's also an energy of someone who, when they're lonely, see, they don't get attention from one person, they go to another and get attention just because they're lonely. So really watch that, even with yourself, okay? So let's have a look at that Wheel of Fortune. There's the hot air balloon. Things are kind of all up in the air. It's pride, ego getting in the way. It has to do with someone getting attention. So there's somebody here with a pretty big ego. It's also being careful not to give too much, feeding somebody's ego, because it almost looks like you're no longer talking. You're no longer giving to someone here. So there's some kind of communication. And there's something to do with music, a note, some kind of note or message. I actually feel like it could be, like I say, I feel like this other person's there checking you out. And I do feel they want to date you. But I do feel they're also willing to kind of take things slow. They're not in a rush to take things to that next level. So they want to, it's a friends first kind of energy. Have a look at the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the letter A. There's the glasses. Taking off the rose-colored glasses, seeing. That's what it's all about. Taking that little pause with the Hangman. Looking at things from a different perspective. Seeing things differently. Often in my love readings, it's a person, somebody else checking you out. Or you are. Back and forth, yeah. The glasses take, it's about seeing here. Burdens, responsibilities, someone who doesn't reciprocate. It's also an energy of the blame game, someone blaming someone else for the same things. There's that energy of a person who's often kind of shy. There's the Deer. Now, the Deer is a message to me of somebody who takes advantage of another person. It's because we know deers are prey animals. So it's an energy of no longer giving to someone who just comes in when they want attention. It does look like it's an energy of someone taking advantage of someone here because of what they can give. It's an energy of, taking, not giving. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords. Yeah, this has to do with strength, something long-term. See, this is where someone realizes thinking things through, choosing those battles, choosing the words wisely as well. It's a person becoming decisive. And I feel some of this is just yourself, it could be the other person, but it feels like it's energy of choosing whether this is something to work for. Is this worth it? That's what I feel. It has to do with whether it'll be long-term, but it has to do with being confident to make this decision. There's the bicycle, whatever that means. Often I just see it as the wheels turning, someone doing a lot of thinking, choosing their battles. Really watch for someone who takes advantage. Have a look at the Six of Wands. There's the cycle ending again. See, it's an energy of whether things will go in your favor, but it's also getting off that emotional roller coaster of something that's on and off. A person who keeps coming back around, possibly doing the same thing. They may never change. They may never act exactly like they did before. And there is again, messages, communication. Could be someone sending music, little notes. Yeah, it's someone trying to get someone's attention, or they're trying to find out who you're giving attention to, because you may not be giving it to them. Have a look at this Ace of Swords. There's the Sun. So you've got the start of something new. And I do feel there's a person crushing. They want to come in. They're thinking it through. Could be very well be a person, around you in your social circle even, who's aware of this energy. I also see someone trying to get your attention as well. They want to start something. I do see some happiness though, the Sun. See, it's also where things start to become clear. I really feel like if you have a person who comes in, they miss you, they come in, this woe is me, poor me kind of energy. Really, really watch that person. Because I feel like, there it is. There's the release. See, releasing things that no longer serve. Seeing the truth. This isn't in your best interest. See, because they're not putting in the effort. And it could be because they're getting you to do all the work. Or it has to do with a workplace situation. Have a look at this Five of Pentacles. The letter H, there it is, taking the necessary steps, taking a step forward, someone coming in, putting their best foot forward. I feel like you're heading on a new path with it. I feel like some of you have another person here. And if it's not yourself, I have to be honest, it could be them. But if you do have a person coming back around, and if you've experienced this energy of the lack of confidence, it's somebody being kind of sneaky, but it doesn't always mean they're up to anything. It's because they feel like they're not good enough, or they have some kind of insecurities. It could be emotional, connecting on emotional level, or a fear of intimacy, or just this lack and loneliness. But it's really, I feel, just telling you to really just look at it, take a little pause. Yeah, I mean, the sun is shining. I feel this relief. The leaf to me is release and releasing things. And that star card was there. So I feel it's just an energy of looking at whether this is in your best interest. I feel you got a person coming in who's sincere. I feel there's some very positive change for the better. It's a person who comes in right. It's an energy of looking if you have a person coming around, if they come in right, or will they act exactly like they did before. So the letter V, the letter J, the letter L, the letter J, the letter N, and there's the judgment, the decision to be made. This is a call communication. Okay, it's almost like the reconciliation energy, but it's often just a communication. So you got a person who I feel is going to come in. I feel like you have this change for the better to do with your life and moving on, taking this opportunity and moving on from this and breaking free from, some kind of cycle here with that wheel of fortune on and off, back and forth. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, see the letter E. Yeah, you got a whole new cycle. That's the big one too. Interesting. Yeah, see, this is an energy of positive change, I feel. It also has to do with the timing. I feel it's just telling you to calm down and make a decision. Stay in your integrity, okay? Doing what's right for you here. I feel it's an energy of connecting with somebody. I do see a strong connection, a strong bond, but I actually feel there's someone here who's obsessed. But I feel like it's just an energy where it's becoming very unhealthy. This pattern, this person who just comes in when they want attention. I feel they definitely have a overinflated ego too, where you no longer give to them, so they become kind of obsessed. It's like they want you, but then when they come in, they just act exactly like they did before. That's what I feel that it really wants you to see. Let's have a look at the timing. Let's focus on this positive. I mean, it's a big part of the reading, this energy. That's why I feel it's here. It's trying to tell you something, to just take a pause and look. Yeah. Hold your vision, fixed moon. See, holding your vision, staying on course. Yeah, see, paying attention. The answers you need are coming, so you are going to find out what you need to know, some kind of truth. And we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Yeah. And communication is key. So it has to do a lot. This is where it is here in the heart of the reading, the communication, the way they communicate. It's like they breadcrumb. You only hear from someone here when they want something. But when you message this person, they often don't reply. Because I do feel that this person doesn't tell you everything. They keep things to themselves. Now, it could be they are working a lot. It's often a person who wants to be a good provider. Maybe they feel they can't provide. So they're going about things in a sneaky way. But sneaky is sneaky. So, yeah. But I do see the kindness, compassion, but it has to do with strength. I feel some of you want someone who's confident, someone who's stronger. So, yeah, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So you can look at these online to look at timing of events. There are several cycles here to look at. Yeah, it's an energy of knowing that you're good enough. If you've had someone who does this and they make you feel like you're not good enough, okay, because it is a form of manipulation where they try to get you obsessed with them by playing little games to see if you'll chase them. So, okay, that's why I feel you've got this other offer, change for the better. Things start to go in your favor, and it's about the timing as well here. So I feel like you got some good luck coming in. Okay, take those opportunities. Yeah, emotions running high, super moon. See, very emotional energy. Yeah, but definitely don't just choose somebody because you're feeling lonely. And I do feel that message is here, okay? Because it could be someone who's just going to do the same thing over. Take care. I wish you the best. I do feel like you have this. I do feel like you're weighing the pros and the cons. Okay? Take care, and we'll see you soon.